What's up, everybody? Welcome to Funnel Hacker TV. Whoa, we are in an exciting week. You can see I'm in a different location, but not new. You might have seen me in this before. I'm actually at ClickFunnels headquarters. ClickFunnels is right out there because Think and Grow Rich is going on. It's the challenge. It's awesome. Okay, we're on day 2. Day 2 of VIP is happening right now. We're so excited. We're going to break everything down in just a minute. But basically, they were doing Funnel Hackers on location for the Think and Grow Rich Challenge. So stick around right after this intro, and we're going to get right into it.
We are part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We are Funnel Hackers, and these are our stories.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Funnel Hacker TV. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Susan snuck over to the office because somebody is at the office with Russell. She snuck on stage and she's like, wait, what? And so, Susan, I want to hear what's going on there.
Yes.
But we are, so Susan is on location and I'm managing VIP and modding and doing a couple of different things. And so Funnel Hackers on location today. Yes, right now. Like, so literally, if you guys see my screen, we have right now, we have Justin Benton bringing people on and highlighting people and doing VIP moments with everybody. Like, we're bringing on people who are speaking. These are people that you haven't heard of before. And it's really, really good. So anyways, they're in my ear talking at the exact same time. And so it's kind of crazy. Plus we want to go and so we're going to give you a sneak peek. This is what's happening in VIP. Guys, the full replay of day 1 is available right now, and day is going away very soon. Day 2 is going away. You can go and see it on Russell's Facebook page, and you can see it in the Secrets of Success page group. So you can see both of those. But overall, the event has been amazing. Susan, what have you been thinking since you've been watching?
Yeah. So we had day 1 yesterday, which was awesome. It kicked it off. Tuned into that. Tom Bilyeu was talking yesterday. It was awesome to see him, and just like, everyone brings a different kind of energy, and it's fun just to see, like, there's somebody to connect with. Out of all the speakers that are in this challenge, there's somebody that's going to say something or a lot of things that's going to just like hit you, hit you in the heart, hit you where you need to feel it, and drive you into some action. But then today was just killer. It was just so good. They just ended not very long ago. Today was a bit longer of a day. So if you were on and maybe you had to leave because your schedule didn't allow it, like, make sure you go and watch the whole thing. I know it went a bit longer today, but it was all so amazing. A lot of speakers today. One that I tuned into was Eileen Wilder. She's awesome. I love Eileen. She just gets everybody riled up, gets, the 2/3 of God has go in it. Like, she did that whole thing. If you've seen her talk at FHL before, just go, like, do it now, right? Typical Eileen that we love. And then, like, I wasn't expecting this because they're not, like, there's been a few guests, I think, so far that weren't actually promoted, unless you snuck a peek at the workbook that was given on day 1 and, like, scrolled a little ahead. You might have figured it out, but you're seeing pictures of McCall Jones on. And, like, for me, like, Russell's kind of old news. Like, yeah, I come into the office. Yeah, Russell's here, whatever. But, like, what got me into the office today was like, oh, I have to go say hi to McCall. Love McCall. She jumped onto the stage and did her genius stuff. But then she came back onto the stage a little bit later for total surprise that Russell didn't even expect either. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Because it has to do with the offer, which we're gonna take a look at too. Ben, what about you? Because I know you've been watching too, and there's just been so much. I love, like, just so many things. I can't even pick out favorites.
There's so many different things. Okay, so day 1 was already chock full of so much value. There were so many things happening just in day 1. And so in day 1, we had special guests. We had Dean Graziosi. We had, what was her name? That was that gal. And oh my gosh, she's been amazing. So Jenny, who helps oversee Secrets of Success, connected Russell with several different people who came and spoke. And, like, so I'm running the Instagram and make sure the Instagram is actually pushing live. So that way we still have that live that's happening every single day from Russell. And so we're pushing this from,
Sharon Lecter? Is that who you're thinking of?
Sharon Lecter was spectacular. Sharon was spectacular. No, it's the other gal who was like writing on the whiteboard and all this stuff.
Yes, so many
Oh,
awesome
fudge,
people.
I can't
Okay, I'm looking.
remember her
Ashley
name.
Kirkwood.
This is gonna
Ashley
kill me.
Kirkwood.
Yes, Ashley Kirkwood. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Like and then so Ashley came, Dean came. We had Sharon Lecter. Sharon Lecter. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, my heart! Like this is like what my heart needs to hear." It was beautiful. And then Dean Graziosi, the way that he talked about it, almost felt like he was talking about he was specifically talking about how when you go to masterminds, you often learn from the person who you don't expect to learn from. Like it's somebody who barely like snuck their way in. Like it's somebody who like barely meets the minimum requirements, barely was able to get up the money in order to join the mastermind. And they're the person that you learn the most from. They're like, you know what? This works great for him with this. I have challenges with millions of people. Like this is going to be spectacular. So all of these insights from day one were ridiculous. Being able to hear from Napoleon Hill, being able to hear from Russell, but really we've been waiting to hear from Russell. Like Russell has been very, very kind in giving the floor to so many other people like Tom Bilyeu yesterday, like just giving everybody these opportunities to be able to share and be able to be a part of this. And today was the only day where he actually was able to drop his gold. And it was good. It was good.
Yeah. He started talking about, if you've heard him talk about it, or I mean, it's Napoleon Hill stuff too, right? We're talking about Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich during this challenge, but he has this way of talking about the definiteness of purpose, like the definite purpose, but also today what stood out to me, and I've heard him talk about this before, but I just loved hearing it today, of what you've done so far. Like you've been able to accomplish things in your life. You've been able to figure out things that other people haven't figured out, and the journey on how you figured that out becomes your map. It was drawn on the whiteboard, and like helping everybody to understand, like your map becomes the thing that you sell, and it becomes the framework in which people come to you for. And I think sometimes we make such a big deal about like, I got to figure out something so prolific and so creative to go and sell to people. And it's like, just figure out something that you did, break down the steps of how you got there. And there's going to be people out there that are going to be like, oh, you figured it out. Yeah, I want to buy that from you.
Well, and it's funny because so Napoleon Hill says Think and Grow Rich, and that's been the book. And it's like the foundation. He talks about the foundation of Think and Grow Rich is the law of success. And he talks about the history of Napoleon Hill, how he used to sell advertising, or he was in advertising before he was actually into success. Like he was actually, as he's going and doing all these interviews, he was teaching advertising at the same time, which is a really cool bonus we'll talk about later. But like he's talking about the history of Napoleon Hill with the idea of Think and Grow Rich, and how do you do that? And I like how he bridges the Myron Golden's 4 level of values. If you guys have missed it, it's been on several different 2 Comma Club lives. It's been on Funnel Hacking Live several times. But Myron Golden teaches that there are 4 levels of value. And he walks us through that, and how Napoleon Hill like built all the way through, and how Russell built all the way through, and how all these people went to the highest level, which is imagination. And they create something that doesn't exist. Now, you don't have to invent something. You don't have to do something that's going to revolutionize everything. Literally, you just have to take what you're good at, take your imagination, and create that framework for people. And so he talks about how to create the framework and what it does for people. And it was mind-blowing. It was absolutely beautiful and extremely well put together. Like I absolutely loved it. Should we talk about the offer really quick? Because it was different than what we thought. Yeah.
It is crazy, because I think, I had a suspicion of what would be included in this offer, but this is just so outside of the, like, just over the top value and the price. I was like, are you serious? That's all that you're asking for? Like, go give me, like, just I'll give you my money. Take my money.
Take my money. Just take it all.
So okay. I think we have the offer.
Yeah, we got it. I got it right here.
And this was just like, this is hot off the press. Like Russell just presented this offer during the challenge, like less than an hour ago, maybe an hour ago. And this is brand new. You've never seen this before, unless you just saw it an hour ago from Russell.
Brand new offer, brand new organization, brand new, so many different things, and a new course that he's recording starting next Friday.
Yeah. So if you buy this offer, you get to watch Russell record, like that you get to start it starts Monday, right? Or starts this next week. And you get to attend live and watch Russell record these pieces, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I understand, because honestly, he
Pretty
was
sure
like
that's what they were saying.
putting the offer together, and he was like, well, I guess I could record those tonight. Like, I don't need sleep. And he said that out loud. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm not sleeping either, because I got stuff I need to get done. And he worked on the slide deck in order to make sure all this was right. And now he's going to be going live and teaching with you guys. So the first thing that you guys get is this is Course Secrets. So Course Secrets is a brand new course that he is redoing from scratch with a whole bunch of bonuses. That is ridiculous. I'm going to see if I can just zoom in on the bonuses. Just a moment. Here we are. It looks so good too. All right. So first thing that we get is the Course Secrets. It's a 6-week course. And it's going to be Russell teaching these different things about how do you create your course. That way at the end, you have a course that's up and is live and is able to make sales. So that way you got all the different pieces, all the different things organized, and you're able to start growing. And then he starts throwing in things from other people, other businesses that he owns. Like, and this is one of the first times that, aside from last week, I don't know if you saw the offer from last week, Susan. This is one of the first times like I've seen him grab from across the aisle in other businesses to be able to say, you know what, this actually works well here. And so it's almost like a bringing of these businesses together into one bundle, and it's unique. Like, we haven't seen that before. So we have Russell Brunson's course strategy or Course Secrets, but then we have Dan Kennedy's Info Riches, which I was like, what? That was crazy. And then on top of that, you got Frank Kern's info product blueprint, which has only been available in select places in the ClickFunnels world, according to licensing for a while. And then we've got List Building Secrets and Funnelology, which are traditional Russell courses, but they usually live inside of the ClickFunnels world. So you got ClickFunnels pieces. You've got a partner here that he's partnered to be able to use the course. You've got Dan Kennedy. And then he just keeps saying, and then you got Russell bringing his own good stuff. Then, okay, so I want to talk about these later, but the Golden Rule of Business book and audio, which aligns exactly with everybody who's in Secrets of Success. Like, you want another book, you want another audio? Absolutely. How about one that you've never been able to find anywhere before? Yes, please. And then truthful advertising. Like, I want a physical copy of this book. Oh my gosh. Can you explain what this one is for everybody who doesn't know? Because like Napoleon Hill on advertising hasn't been that big of a thing before.
Actually not that familiar with this one, but I do know that there was some things up on that he was holding them. He's like, and I don't remember which one it was. Maybe you can help me remember which one it was. But he's holding it and he's like, there's no other, like, I found this book. Also, which one was that? Where he went and bought the book. It's signed. Oh, that was actually different. That's a different one.
Yeah, I think that may have been a different one.
Rule? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
the Arthur one's a Golden Rule.
Napoleon Hill inside of Think and Grow Rich, he mentions somebody in Think and Grow Rich, and Russell's like, oh, well, let's go find that person and get that thing. And I can't remember his full name, Arthur something.
I can't remember. Yeah, I know it's Arthur.
And so he held the book up. He's like, I have like an original. Like, he didn't live very long. He kind of died young. So we didn't get to, like, a whole lot of works from this person, but enough to influence Napoleon Hill. I mean, hello, like, obviously that's somebody we want to pay attention to. And so he held that book up and he's like, and it's even signed, right? But he was able to find rights to give us like the digital version of it. So that's there. But the truthful advertising one, actually, you tell us about that one, because I actually don't know.
Okay, so this is cool. So we all know the story about how Napoleon Hill was given the option to be able to interview successful people because of his relationship with the name is failing me right now. Andrew Carnegie. And so we know the story, but while he was out there doing it, he still needed to make money. So what did he do? He went into advertising. And he actually trained a course from stage on how to do advertising. And there was somebody there taking notes as he was going. And so you get the actual like training course on truthful advertising by Napoleon Hill. You would be hard pressed to be able to find this anywhere. Like, this is ridiculously cool and ridiculously good. So you get this access to this, and the cover on it looks ridiculously good. So you get truthful advertising, the Golden Rule, and then this here. Oh my gosh, we have another 3-day virtual event coming, and I had no idea. Like, that's a total surprise to me, and I'm ridiculously excited. So in the next couple of months, Russell's going to do a brand new live event, and it's going to be a virtual event. It's going to be selling online. It's going to be a 3-day event, and I'm really excited about this. And so this is going to be a paid event. This is going to be something I'd imagine it's going to be similar to Comic Club Live. If you guys are familiar with that, like I think it's going to be something akin to that. But if you get this offer, then you get access to this for free, which is a ridiculous value on top of all the other courses and everything else. So Susan, when Russell was going through this, like what were you expecting the offers like structure to be or price point? Because
yeah. So I wasn't, I mean, this is Think and Grow Rich. It's the secrets of success, in the secrets of success business. And I wasn't expecting there to be as many direct business related things in this offer. I was like, oh, well, obviously he's going to sell like secrets of success. It's not even in this offer. It's not even here. And it is, this is the first time that we are seeing how his decision to go build and launch Secrets of Success actually helps his other business, which is ClickFunnels. And we are seeing the crossover. We're seeing like, oh, this is how this is supporting this over here. This is how they are related. He's bringing the two worlds together with this offer. And I think that's the first time that we're seeing that, which is really cool. I mean, we have Funnelology on there, which is like in List Building Secrets. Like those are older ClickFunnels courses. They're Russell courses, but they were in ClickFunnels, right? And then, but then we have, and Course Secrets, of course, is that too. But then we have like Napoleon Hill stuff that we're getting, which is Secrets of Success side. Frank Kern and what was the other one that we're getting?
This is Dan Kennedy.
Dan Kennedy, right? Like that's more business side. So we're seeing it come together, and how like if you want to go funnel hack Russell, like, and you have like some idea, you're at the point of like, I'm gonna go launch a new thing. Like, don't do that if you aren't already established in the first thing. But I'm thinking like Atlas members, if any of them ever watch the show, like if you're gonna go launch something new, like this would be I feel like the ideal way to do it, of go launch something where they eventually can have this crossover and they feed each other. How brilliant, right?
Yeah.
So I was just blown away
I was expecting it to follow Linchpin. Like he's doing a dramatic demonstration. Now he's going to sell like the new level of this continuity program. And what does that look like and how does it work? And that wasn't the case at all. This is a pivot. And it's really interesting to see this pivot because of all the other things that he's pivoting on. So if you guys saw the offer from last week at the Dan Kennedy event, it does the same thing. It reaches across the aisles. It starts to create a synergy between these businesses that I don't think we've ever seen before. And so if you're trying to figure out what in the world this is, you should definitely go and watch the replay of the Think and Grow Rich Challenge, at least of today, if you miss tomorrow. And you guys can do that in the Facebook group. And then you can see the full offer here really quick. Again, let me go and bring that up one more time.
And because I made an open loop, McCall Jones is my girl. She jumped up on stage at one point and she threw even another thing into this offer that's not even listed here. So go watch it. You can see the whole thing and what she threw in. Like Russell didn't even know. She just like jumped on stage. She's like, can I give them this too? Okay. So yeah.
So it's even really quick so you get all of that plus the thing that McCall Jones gives you, and the price point is jaw dropping. I don't know if I really want to drop their price point. If you guys saw it as you were sneaking, that's fine, but you should really go watch the pitch. You should really go watch everything. Like as somebody who like the day before this event, Russell went live and showed you all of the ads for Secrets of Success that were working really well for the challenge. Then you're able to go on Funnel Hack and watch the challenge. Please go funnel hack the pitch. Please go do it. It is crazy, ridiculously well organized. All the bonuses are crazy. And there's well over $10,000 worth of value, especially on top of what McCall Jones just dropped. Like this is a sick offer. And it's one that everybody should be paying attention to, whether you're in the ClickFunnels world already, whether you're already a part of Secrets of Success, magnetic marketing, any space you're in, this is something new. And I really wish that we could lean into this. Like this is something new. It is different. We had questions as it was coming like, is this, I have ClickFunnels, this is different. I have this is different. This is good. So
there's
definitely
things in here that nobody has. Yeah. Yep. This is, I was like, so when I walked into the room today and I saw Justin Benton, he was the first person I went and said hi to. He's like, And I arrived, full disclosure, I arrived like as Russell was pitching, and I was watching on my phone in the cafeteria, and I was like, okay, when he's done, then I'll go into the room. And so I walked into the room, and Justin's like, did you see the offer? Justin Benton, you know him, we love him, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I have to have it. And I'm like, I'm someone who has most of the stuff already.
Right. But this is a whole new option for collecting. Like, a lot of us are buyers because I know I'm a buyer at this point because I'm a Russell collector. Like, I'm like, yeah, I need that one too. Yep, I need that. I need that. Like, I add it to my personal library. I'm a total nerd. This is one of those offers. This isn't one of those like, well, that's kind of nice, but it bleeds into here and I kind of have that. This is an offer that you need. And it's not a monthly continuity offer. This is a brand new, this is a new opportunity. Jump in and we're going to support you in this direction. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see, number one, how well the offer does. And number two, if Russell continues to double down on this angle the way he did last week. If you guys saw the offer last week at a super conference, and the way he did this week. And apparently there's going to be another event. Let me zoom in one more time. Whoa, wrong screen. Uno más. There we go. Apparently there's going to be yet another event that we should all be in on, and that is going to be the Selling Online 3-day virtual event that's coming up in the next couple of weeks or months or whenever that shows up. And so there is so much happening. Now is the time to be paying attention. So number one, if you're missing all of the lives that Russell is doing, make sure that you text FHTV to 208-231-3797. If you are international, we're sending out international messages now. So open up WhatsApp, create a profile, create a contact for Russell, put in the number 208-231-3797. You might need to put a 1 before that. And then go ahead and text. So that way you are a part of that and you guys will be a part of all this stuff that's happening. There is a total organization that is happening. And it's in 3 weeks of rushing of offers. Mm-hmm. We just had one this week. We had one last week, and there's more coming. So definitely pay attention. Keep your ears perked. There is so much more coming your way.
I'm so excited. There's some, I have hints of things that are coming, and I'm like, it's going to be an awesome month. So yes, make sure you're on the text. If you missed anything, we'll make sure you know about it as long as you tune in right here to Funnel Hacker TV. And if Russell ever goes live and does, tells you that you need to be somewhere, you'll get the texts for his stuff too. Same phone number, text FHTV. All right. Okay. That was crazy. Make sure if you haven't watched the challenge one more time, you just need to go to Russell's Facebook page. The lives from the stream from yesterday and today are on his page. If you want to go officially sign up, can they still register for it and get the emails and stuff?
You can register for it and get the emails for tomorrow. And if you want to go VIP, VIP gets access to all the replays. So that way you can watch the replays as long as you're a member of Zero to Success. And you get access to that, plus the VIP replays if you missed any of those. And I didn't realize the VIP, usually they do Q&A, they're bringing on additional special guests and doing live things with them. It's a whole other level of VIP that I haven't seen before. And I'm kicking myself. Why are we live right now? I should be watching this.
Yeah. So okay, we're going to go.
Go and join. Go and jump in because there's so much good stuff.
Yeah. It's thinkandgrowrichchallenge.com if you want to go sign up to the VIP and attend tomorrow. All right. Okay. That's it from us today. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.
My name is Russell Brunson, and I'm part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We don't rely on cash from venture capitalists to get started, and we don't even have goals to go public either. In fact, our motivation is the exact opposite. You see, we have products and services and things that we know change people's lives. But because we're fighting against the big brands, people with literally unlimited budgets, we have to do things differently. We have to do things smarter. We don't have financial safety nets because every test we take is with our own money. We have to be profitable from day number one. So how do we do that? How is that even possible? If you ask the MBAs or look in your college textbooks, they will tell you that what we are doing is impossible, yet it's happening every single day. And it's happening through an art and a science that we call funnel hacking. It's not really something that I can explain to you. It's something I have to show you. These stories are a glimpse of entrepreneurs just like you who have a dream and a vision who want to change the world in their own little way. I use the funnel hacking process to help make their dreams become a reality. Yes, we are funnel hackers, and these are our stories.